Howdy folks, and welcome to today's lore episode, which is on the Imperial Interdictor class cruiser. The Interdictor class cruisers, built by CNR Fleet Systems and designated there under the name of Immobilizer 418s, were fitted with 4 gravity well projectors that focused energy from a massive generator. Each of these was housed in a globe-like construction embedded in the hull of what would otherwise appear to be a small Star Destroyer. The original Immobilizer 418s built by CNR Fleet Systems were 600 meters or so in length and were built on the same basic superstructure as the Imperial Vindicator class heavy cruiser. This basic chassis was an economical choice, in that it proved to be easily and quickly adapted to suit particular circumstances and could be easily repaired with standard components. The resemblance to the Star Destroyer was even stronger on later models built by Kuwait Drive Yards, which adopted the standard 1600 meter long Imperial 1 class Star Destroyer as their chassis, as opposed to the far smaller Vindicator class cruiser. The effectiveness of the Interdictor could not be denied, proving that, as ever, it was the simplest plan that was the most effective. It worked on the premise that any vessel traveling through hyperspace would drop into real space if its sensors detected a large gravity signal up ahead. This ensured that ships in hyperspace did not collide with the gravity shadows of planets, asteroids, stars, black holes, or anything else. The gravity well generator on an interdictor simulated such a shadow so could drag vessels out of hyperspace. Furthermore, while the gravity well remained, captured ships could not flee into hyperspace until they got beyond the range of the cruiser's projectors. When an interdictor was deployed, the gravity well generator took around 20 to 30 minutes to charge up fully, assuming that an experienced crew was on board. The projectors themselves required a further full 5 minutes to reach their operational charge level. Unsurprisingly, in the meantime, there was usually a lot of activity outside the ship. The interdictors were not heavily armed vessels, nor were they particularly agile, even by the standards of the lumbering Star Destroyers. The gravity well systems took up the bulk of the power output of the ship's reactors, and as a result, the vessels tended to be accompanied by better armed and armoured support craft, along with groups of starfighters. Typically, an interdictor was deployed as far away as possible from the site at which a ship would exit hyperspace. And once this happened, the interdictor was usually the first target for any suitably armed attacker, and so, with a hull 1/3 weaker than a Star Destroyer, it was left to rely heavily on its escorts. Used initially for customs checks and to disrupt the activities of smugglers, the cruisers were regularly fielded in the hunt for members of the Rebel Alliance. For example, during the operation to bring the brilliant given cryptologist Drusel Beforen over to the Rebel Alliance, Luke Skywalker and Nakari Kellen encountered a number of interdictor craft. Dragged out of hyperspace by one such vessel in the Dalang system, Skywalker demonstrated considerable piloting skill by using the small, though very cunningly modified Star Yacht Desert Jewel to destroy the hull plating around the gravity well projectors targeting his ship. He then dropped a seismic charge into the hull, and the resulting explosion destroyed the entire Imperial vessel and many pursuing TIE fighters. And that is the Interdictor class cruiser. If you like the video, be sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new to keep up to date with all my lore videos. Leave a comment or two if you feel like it as well. Let me know what you thought of the video, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Later.